Hi everyone, I'm Tina. This is To the Inner Wild. I am back in my car with my infamous rip, and rather than have to worry about it constantly to see whether or not you're going to see it or dig through my car for a last minute fix-up, I decided just to point it out so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And so today I was looking forward to getting something in the mail, and I need to stop this habit, but I just want to live it up, just like have my last hurrahs like this week. I have to set my foot down this time. For any of you who have issues with retail therapy and validating it against resources to progress you, let's say for me, I have this, like how women, why am I doing quotation marks? People of the female descent tend to have, there's people in their car too, other people in their car. Okay, sorry, I don't have my glasses on. In fact, I shall wear them. Because I'm going to be reading. Oh, they're not here, see? Frick. Where are they? What does that mean? Okay, anyway, for me, retail therapy goes towards my spiritual divinatory resources, and I know in the end, I just saw 143 on the clock. I know that in the end it's going to help me progress in some aspect. Not obtaining these resources now, I have to train myself to think that, to know that things will appear on path, like especially if you ask Spirit to put the right resources on path to progress you, to help you ascend. It's going to happen. It's always happened for me, and like almost instantaneous. And a lot of people who do practice this kind of bond with spirituality will tell you that, but they will give you that little cautionary guidance to be patient. And that's 100% true. But I found, like, the more I let go and be patient, the faster it comes. It's very weird. Not so weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just the timing in my life. There could be many explanations towards that, but I don't want to dive too deep into there. I just wanted to extend that traditional piece of guidance. It's there for a reason, and I'm telling you applicably how that worked for me on an inverse plane, right? So anyway, here I decided to grab my package and throw it in the car before getting some coffee. And yeah, so I got really excited, and I bought multiple items from this seller. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna set my foot down. Accountability, okay? Accountability. I see you, Tina. I see you. And if you revisit this and you're still purchasing stuff, you are going to admit to it. You're going to put yourself on public forum and you're going to admit to your mistakes. And you're not going to be like, oh, the human condition, da 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 da. No, you're gonna fess up, okay? But you're not going to do it because you're not going to do it. Hopefully. Okay, let's see how strong I am. Okay, so one of the items said it delivered, but the others didn't. So I was like, well, how does that make sense? I guess they were anxious to get it off their lap, right? And then here I go again with my skeptical thoughts of, what, is there something wrong? And so I decided not to do that. I decided to call it out in that way. You usually do that with your demons, right? Like when it comes to stuff like Freddy Krueger, you call out these demons, like the monster under your bed, so that you disempower it. So that's basically what I'm doing, the essence anyway. Freddy Krueger is classic, by the way. So I got this deck. Okay. I need to work out. Okay. Well, I got this deck. It's called, I think, the Enochian Tarot deck. And I'm really excited because I've noticed that in using my intuitive abilities, oh gosh, it's so hot right now. What time is it? Oh, it says it's only 84 degrees in the car, but okay. I noticed that in using my intuitive abilities that I am scrying. Oh my gosh, I think a key fell. Sorry. Got it. Key in tow. Alright, so the keys are falling apart. Yeah. Life isn't simple, is it? It's okay. No need to complain. Just makes it that much more involved and exciting. So anyway, this deck is supposed to help. It allows for more scrying, those abilities. And I got the book for it, which is that book. It is, yeah, the Enochian Scrying Tool, Guide to the Golden Dawn Enochian Scrying Tarot. Ah! This is a new era. How cool is that? I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Anyway, I just wanted to be able to use my skills at a greater capacity. And then I got also in, this is the one that said it came through. And I've been needing more protection by the authors of the Golden Dawn Magical Tarot. And anyway, it's Tarot Talismans. So I've been wanting to do that for some time now. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Sorry. Okay. So, let some breeze come through here. And anyway, I'm really excited about this. Let's go ahead and flip through. See how thick that book is? It's going to guide me through quite a bit. Okay, let me see if it just throws me a card. No, you know what? I'm going to do it right here. Usually what I like to do is sage the cards immediately upon opening them. But then I learned a new way from a fellow spiritualist on how to cleanse them. And just as you can recharge your decks and cleanse them, I think it's more so charging them under like the full moon, right? But I think you can also cleanse them that way. I just think it's more charge focused almost. Did I say that right? Anyway, I think I'm being lazy with words, sorry. So I was just excited about this. For some reason. Oh, I love it. Okay, anyway, it's sunny. I'm gonna take advantage of this 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock heat, and I'm just gonna let it sit in the sun for a little bit. Do you see the rays? I love it. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna let it sit in the sun. I don't understand though why. Oh, I know. They're double-sided, everybody. How I love it. So it's like I bought 2 in 1. So anyway, I'm so excited about these things, and this is, I know if I really sat down and planned on an unboxing or a tarot card review, a deck review, whatever, it would be, I just saw 1212 in there on the timer. I would be a lot more structured. I would be so much better than what I am doing right now, and that's self-judgment, right? That's shame on Tina again. Let's see here. Tarot Talismans. Invoke the angels of tarot. Basic tarot correspondences and talismanic uses. Ritual card spreads and consecration rites. Talismans, magic, and tarot. I love it. This is stuff that I need to... Oh, did I even finish off the thought? So I've been needing some extra protection with the energies that I'm encountering. Both accumulated energies of those who intend harm, and those who don't realize they're doing it. Both suck on the recipient end, by the way, but you know what? I have realized, I usually come to the realization, because these come in spurts, these energies, that you could use them to channel for better use, right? I saw 1414. Goodness, angels are with me. Hi, how you doing? Okay, gods and angels and the tarot trumps. The angels of the minor arcana. Working with the tarot angels. Very nice. And then the last chapter is the talisman rituals and magical images. Very nice. Let's see chapter, okay, part 2, chapter 4. Let's pick from the major arcana. 113 through 136. So somewhere between here. This thin piece. Okay. Alright, Spirit. I know you're with me. So, with all of us. So let's go ahead and figure out what is it, Spirit, that we can focus on. Just to get a taste for this book in application to our lives. I feel like this is one. Right there. Okay, we got the Emperor. The Emperor. The attribution is Aries. Associate god name is Elohim. Archangel Melchizedek. Angel is Sharael. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Sorry. Okay. Elohim? Gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, the divine name of the fire triplicity of the zodiac. It is one of the most important god names of the third word to appear in the book of Genesis. Generally translated as God, it also means gods, pluralized, yes? It is formed from the feminine noun ilo, or goddess, and the masculine plural ending im. Okay, so it's a blending of both, obviously. It signifies a creative principle formed from the perfect union of masculine and feminine principles. In the Western magical tradition, the name of Elohim is especially related to the element of fire because of its association with the god name of the fiery sphere of Geburah. Melchizedek. Okay, alternative spellings are oh my gosh. It's all foreign pronunciations. Melchizedek. Oh, Melchizedek. Okay. Melchizedek. Okay. And Melchizedek. Oh, goodness. Okay. The Archangel of Aries, whose name means the fullness of God. He is the governing angel of the month of March. Enoch referred to Melchizedek as Oh my gosh. Okay, saying he rises and rules in the beginning of the year. This archangel can... I wish they had the pronunciation codes for them. I forget what you call them. How to pronounce these names. To give me more confidence in what I'm doing. Goodness gracious. Anyway, this archangel can be envisioned in robes of red, trimmed with green, and ornamented with the Aries symbol. The root word mal indicates continuity, plenitude, and continued movement from the beginning to the end of the thing. Sharahiel, alternative spelling Sharahiel, the angel of Aries. The root of this name is Shar, which indicates that which liberates or emits strength, domination, and power. Sharahiel may take on the form of a stocky, powerful bald man with piercing green eyes, or he may be generally similar to the appearance of Melchizedek. Okay, so we got the Emperor. That's cool. Sharing is caring. Oh my gosh. Hold on to your seats. It's a train wreck. Just kidding. Just kidding. I love myself. I love myself. I love all my boo-boos. And... ooh, what's going on here? Okay. See, as the value spread, whatever that is, right? And the pentagram spread. I think I want to do the pentagram spread. Oh, I also just did my nails. They're iridescent and they make me feel like magical, like a unicorn. I'm a little rough with whatever I do. I don't really pay attention to staying pretty. so they're pretty banged up, but I like them. I like them. Do you like them? It's okay if you don't. It's okay to have mixed feelings. I had mixed feelings. I've had this nail polish for many years. Probably, it's probably older than my younger son. So, yeah, I don't know, when it's in its bottle, compared to the others, it just kind of, I don't know, didn't really draw my eye in. And the name of it didn't seem like all that awesome either. It seemed like, I don't know, your average OC Barbie. I don't know. It's called Pool Party. Like, that did not entice me. But anyway, when I put it on, it was iridescent. It was a light blue, frosty, almost like 90s, like back to the 90s. Get them? I can't really see them. Anyway, not that I have an affinity for the 90s, but slight nostalgia. I'm feeling it, you know. Kind of reminds me of like NSYNC. I don't know why. A powdery iridescent blue, like Britney Spears. Not that I'm like getting into those vibes, but it just kind of, I lived during that era. So it wasn't like my prime or anything. I think I was maybe in high school at the time. Could have been in high school. I don't know. Kind of feels like it. And yeah, so it just kind of draws me back, not to the era of what was marketed in those times. Not that kind of nostalgia, but the nostalgia from being younger. And it reminded me of a time when I didn't have much to worry about. That's why I like it. That's what kind of sold me. Like, yeah, I like it. And I'm not like super into like unicorns and fairy dust and all that stuff either. But I think it's the denial in me. I'm not so fragile. I'm a tough girl. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it is. Like, I don't like unicorns. I don't like the color pink. Screw you. Yeah, but that much resistance to anything is really telling, isn't it? So, I like it. Alright, Spirit, let's go ahead and work with these cards, see what's up with them. You know, just try them out. I don't know 100% of what I'm doing with these right now, because I didn't look into the instructions, so this is a little disclaimer, okay? I'm completely trusting in you, Spirit. Completely trusting in your input, your protection on this, the sacredness of this moment. When everything holds energy, 2442, and everything holds energy, right? Okay, so when you knock these because you didn't cleanse them yet, usual familiar way, you're already dooming the outcome. I'm just gonna like set that aside, those thoughts aside, those concepts aside, and I'm putting pure spirit and intention into these cards with the natural light of the sun, to cleanse them, to head them in the right direction, to deliver us the message, yes? And what I was saying in comparison to that is, when you meet people, you don't get to cleanse them. You just have to trust them, right? In any interaction that you have with them, whether they're familiar or acquaintance, or even just a complete stranger that you bump into, you take that risk. You just have to kind of like surrender and trust in that energy that's live, right? Encapsulating ancient energies of past lives, and even just within this lifetime, you're thinking about all of those energies wielded into a human being. And so why would we even hold, divinatory tools, cards, to that standard? Like, goodness gracious, relax, right? These are divinatory tools. So that's just really what I'm saying. And I think that holds there's a lot of truth in that concept. And I trust it because I'm noticing like these synchronicities on the clock, right? And I'm not looking at it constantly. It's just when I do, it happens to be mirrored or doubled or whatever. And I know my angels are with me. I ask for their help and their presence even when I'm not doing stuff like this. So there. All right, so let's just go ahead and pick a card. I want to know the usage. I just want to get one card. Okay, so let's just skim through this for a second. Basic card meanings. Okay, fine. We'll just do that. Okay. So we're just going to pick this like a regular tarot, Spirit. Archangel Michael, I ask you to join us to help protect our circle, our sacred space here and there for the prospective viewers of this timeless message. And again, this is a message for the collective whole to focus on for the day of whenever they receive it. This is to help us towards ascension, to drive focus on what we need to do today in a mindful state of every thought, every feeling, every action that we carry through for the day. Spirit guides of the highest wisdom for our highest good, you are definitely welcome to join and blend your input on this committee to convey a message for us to focus on, right? Alright, 3 more knocks, yes? So, I have fessed up on my little retail therapy I have before in my other readings, and now you know how long it takes sometimes to heal, or how long sometimes ignorance takes seat in our lives, right? In one facet. You could be healing and ascending in one aspect of your life, and several here and there, but it doesn't mean in totality that you are completely clear and free, like you're pristine, right? Okay, these two came out on the top. This is Hermit, Service, 41. And then 9, it's Willpower. Oh, it's a star. What? In reverse. Okay. Let's just look. Dun, 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 dun. Stay with me. Oh my goodness. Help me. I think being impatient with oneself certainly shows. Okay. Okay, so this is a suit of air. Is that what you're telling me? Empaco. Finally, found one. Yes. Empaco. Phonetic. That's what it means. Phonetic is in here. Keyword is imaginative force. Meanings, unceasing power to generate images and manifest ideas. That's cool, because we just got the Emperor in the other book. It draws it into here. Huh. Because the Emperor, just like the Empress, masters all of the elements and is above king status, right? So, in each element, right? So, unceasing power to generate images and manifest ideas. Because your ability to visualize, that does heighten your manifestation powers. Tender, romantic, and creative. Sweet, gentle, and kind. Poorly placed, I would guess, in reverse, is selfish, lazy, and wasteful. But we got it upright, didn't we? Card type, cherubic and sephirotic angel. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. I just read the wrong one. I just saw 34, 34 too. Maybe somebody needed to hear that, okay? So let's go back to impeccable. Service. Meaning, service to others. Empathy for those in need. Philanthropy, charity, and humanitarian concerns. Poorly placed, too critical and picky. Fault-finding, cynical. Yeah, like how I was just a moment ago. But we're here now. Now we're here, both of us. The card type is Servient Angel. Yes, so we're back on track. Fantastic. We have this symbol right here in the back of it. It says danger, the abyss. Interesting. What are we saying? What are we saying through here? And this is called Rock of Arates of Mame. Title in English is Earth of Air of Water. Okay, danger, the abyss. Be sincere in your actions and success will flow effortlessly your way. By helping others, you help yourself. But there is danger here, so think very carefully before you act or speak. Beware of deceit or theft. The wisdom you gain through your struggles and efforts will be invaluable towards your future achievements. I kid you not. I am supposed to share my ish with you guys. Not just the ish, but the good ish too. You know, like good ish and bad ish, right? And I'm supposed to share that with you because it all relates to the message that we need to receive, right? So as I grow, I'm helping you grow. Hopefully, right? That's the intention, as we can see here, along with my other readings. And, you know, a lot of people are kind of jaded with the whole aspect of tarot and oracle readings and intuitive readings, simply because, you know, some of the energy leaks from the source, the vessel of, or the channel, the medium, to the cards. And I believe that's 100% true. Not like saying that all of my energy is flowing through there, but I'm saying that's true 100% of the time. And people say they might take precautions and grounding, etc., to prevent whatever. But the truth of the matter is, when you come in contact on a physical plane, on a spiritual, emotional, mental, all of that, when you engross yourself and commit yourself fully, even surrendering a portion of yourself in order to receive messages from the divine, there's still that element of you-ness, right? So anyway, whether that offers peace of mind or not, I thought I'd just at least put out a little disclaimer there of truth of what I truly feel. Like it's like an inner knowing. Yeah, so I was just telling you about needing protection, like level up on my, I'm gonna have to do this 4004 too on there. Oh, this is a long one. Not judging, okay? So anyway, it's not saying here to be overly cautious, but to be more cognizant, more mindful. And okay, so what's the difference between cognizant and mindfulness? Let's think about this clearly for just a moment. I think being mindful has a certain tone of bedside manners, this essence of having etiquette. But it's simply like, mind your manners, this essence of awareness, self-awareness as well as awareness of others. But I think when you're cognizant, you're leveling up that of responsibility to the universe, to all that is. Being cognizant is, how do we say this, Spirit? Being cognizant is being aware, being mindful of the full scope of things, of you in placement of the world, even stepping out of this world, right? The overall, so it's being mindful on a greater plane, a more expansive plane, further than your locality, right? Being cognizant is being mindful of the all, of all that is, of the collective consciousness. Mindfulness has a certain implication of your whereabouts, being mindful during and in the presence of your whereabouts, right? So we want to expand that to being cognizant, being of your actions, of your thoughts, of your feelings, of all that is, because your energy, in expanse to all that is, may seem pretty insignificant, right? And it's not, right? The more we bear on that culture of awareness on such a petty scale, right? Such a minuscule scale, we're disempowering ourselves when we are truly limitless, right? Our potential, anyhow, is limitless. So once we kind of entertain that notion of being boundless, then we expand not only our vision, our reception of our receptivity of what goes on around us or what doesn't, but also the solutions. We expand our solutions when we are cognizant, and that helps us serve others. Yes, that helps in service to self and others. Yes. Okay. And then the other thing that we got here is 9, which is willpower, the star in reverse. That was helpful. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. That was awesome. Okay, so 9. So willpower. It's pronounced Tegiem Nuem. Tegiem Nuem. Willpower. Okay. Great drive. Intense energy. Status quo is not enough. Complacency is a big no. Okay. Demands much of oneself and struggles to attain goals. Poorly placed, which is what we received it in, is grief, conflict, obstacles, plots, schemes, vengeful, fanatical. Repression may lead to perversion. This is the attainment, the seize to make everything a conquest. It's not extending the reach, but being reachy. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's the efforts to see, to conquer a conquest, right? It's manipulation, it's obsession, and that is self-sabotage. All of that, even the thought of it, could be repurposed into what it's really meant for. Great drive, intense energy, raising the bar, demands much of oneself and struggles to attain goals. Yes. This is the card type of a servient angel. Number 9, this hermetic title. Oh, here. Okay. Maim of Ash. Okay. Title in English is water of fire. Keyword is family. Again, reverse, okay? This one, I don't think it reads it in reverse. Oh, I want to see more about this, okay? But let's okay, on a visual plane, okay? But let's finish through with this. Family. Oops, I skipped over. I skipped over quite a bit. Family. The family is strengthened by helping out those who have the most responsibilities. By tending to your own chores and by having truthful communication, you help to keep the family strong. Eastern Tattva or hexagram is Chia Jing. Okay. By tending to your own chores and by having truthful communication, accountability, right? For the greater, like the macrocosm, thinking, expanding one's sense of family on a locality to the macrocosm, to the whole. So it doesn't seem so foreign that the matrix is simply just as a separate entity, that you can easily shut that out. That idea of like the, goodness, I'm panicking here. Calm down, Tina. By tending to your own chores and by having truthful communication, you help to keep the family strong. Yes, so keep your side of the bed clean, so to speak, Tina. I have tarot cards and all this ish on the other side of my bed. And on the part that I'm supposed to sleep on. But, you know, now it's... my body doesn't lie there. Now my stuff does. So anyway, it's just tending to your responsibilities. Understanding the impact that it creates for the rest of the world. your bigger family, right? Your cosmic family. So red, green, blue, orange, root chakra, heart chakra, truth, and identity. Yes, identity is in the middle. I'm going to work with these cards a little bit more, but I just wanted to be able to share these with you for the moment. It's 50:05 now. There's going to be some edits, so it's not really going to be true to what you see unless I get to a point where I'm just going to go ahead and stop investing time in so many edits, and I'm just going to go ahead and shoot them straight away, which I trust that that's going to happen one day. Yes, it will. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this little adventure of seeing what the hype was all about and just having a little introductory session with these divinatory tools. And I think that's it for now. I just opened up the deck to that. 29, Death, Arnel, Endurance, Isis. On the other side is 17, Lovers, Liberation. Interesting. I feel like that's a sacred message. Possibly. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening, midday, or morning. I feel like, is it Saturday? I think it's Saturday. Yay! We got one more day of the weekend left before before I have to dive into some serious stuff. Meaning I have to create new challenges for myself to realign my focus on growth, on progression, to get myself out of bed, to peel off the covers and peel my head off the pillow, to not invest so much in one basket. Like this stuff that I'm doing, like I really gotta create a balance. I've got more to my life than just this, and sometimes I just get way too focused on, I don't know, the idea of progression that tends to overshadow the actual progressing part. It's part of that whole addiction thing, right? The obsession of attaining something, a noun, a thing, right? Than the actual journey of the verb part of it, and the action-oriented part, like finding peace in that rather than peace in just the end goal. And that's, I think, a common thread in what I'm seeing in my journey at the moment, and I think that's relative to many out there, what many tend to experience and are rather unaware of. And that's what I feel like. I mean, I'm just barely noticing it when I'm talking to you. So it's just something that we can all learn from. It's starting to chill out now, thank goodness. So have a good one, everyone. Hope to see you again later. If you like the message, you know what to do. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Or don't. No hard feelings, man. We're all good. Just have a good day. Okay? Alright, bye.